Hey y'all. Hey all. It's your girl Angel Truth. Um, I'm doing this video today in retrospect to fix myself a little bit. In retrospect to the topic about um, molestation and our youth and how trauma keeps us victims of our own consciousness. So that's basically the all around topic that I want to cover today. Because I know me personally, I'm gonna get some truths out, and forgive me if I get emotional during this at times, but this stuff needs to be talked about in our world because um, we need to heal from these wounds and recognize that shit was not okay. So I want to just start off like I would say a lot of it stemmed from we had plenty of times when we had summer parties, we had friends come over, and we would be playing I never personally, I lose my virginity till I was 17 going on 18 years old. But I remember playing as a kid and other kids like, oh, let's go play hide and go get it or whatever like that, and seeing them just dry humping, kissing. I was part of the dry hump gang because I was scared of my mother. I was petrified. So I wasn't finna do none of that. No, no, no. I don't like pain, okay? I don't. So I was like, I'm cool. Y'all do y'all, okay? Period. But yeah, but we had kissing games and spin the bottle and touching areas that are not supposed to be touched and all that type of stuff. And as a kid, we're thinking it's ha 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 fun or this is nothing wrong. But then when you're an adult, you're like, why are kids even thinking about doing that type of shit to each other? What are they seeing? What are they watching? Basically, that's the same thing. But what are they hearing, listening to? You know what I'm saying? What was really the underlying reasoning for why we were all in that mind frame as children? We should have been thinking about, playing, which we did play cops and robbers and all that type of stuff. But it was mostly times when it was nighttime, that was just mostly the time when it was when nobody could see, So I'm just yeah. And then there's people, and then it goes up to people in your family. I'll be honest, because I am truth, and I plan to release a lot of things about my I want to cry already. Release a lot of things about my journey because I want other people to heal from these same things. And it's I've been offered or asked or even offered money or asked for sexual type of things to be taken care of, for my kids to be taken care of by family members, by close family, friends of the family, whatever they want to call themselves, and all that type of stuff. And I know that other people out there have too. And I just want you to know that it's not your fault, and don't look at yourself as bad, or don't look down on yourself, basically. You don't look at yourself like something's wrong with you, okay? Do not. I got molested by a close family member, which I'm not sure if I want to say that because that's that person's demons, and that person's going to have to deal with that because I've already forgiven that. And I really haven't told a lot of people about it, but this person wasn't on my mom's side of the family, let's just put it that way. And I was young, and a lot of it I think God probably blacked it out a little bit because I only remember like the beginning, and then like after that it was just black. And then I remember like waking up and running to my grandfather. He was sleeping on the pull-out couch, and so I was like, okay, hold me, Poppy. And I definitely wasn't gonna tell him because he kept that pistol. Okay, kept the pistol. But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited that I can actually talk about this and not be breaking down and having my throat chakra all swell up on me so I can't even speak. So I've definitely been through a long journey with that, but I'm just getting emotional because I know that there are people who still haven't healed from this. Look, I'm gonna cry. But there's people who still haven't healed from this, and I just want to let you guys know, don't look at yourself as a victim either. Okay, you're a survivor. You're not a victim. Okay, look at yourself as a survivor, not a victim. Okay, because then you will just keep feeling like that same little girl or little boy who got introduced to things that you weren't ready for. Okay, you should have never experienced it at that young of an age. Like, too many of y'all nasty ass motherfucking pedophiles, like, trying to have sex with young ass under 18-year-old females, thinking that shit's cool. That shit is not cool. And you're a predator, straight up. It's not no mental illness. You're just a predator. I mean, I understand that everyone's on their own timeline and they're having their own experience, and they're disconnected from source, but that doesn't mean that at the time that they're disconnected that they're not who they are. I don't care what I see on the higher consciousness things and things like that. Like, no, if you're evil enough to be judged by God, then you're just evil. I don't care about if you're disconnected from source or whatever the case may be. You're not an entity of light. This is what I'm trying to say. Point blank, period. And a lot of people who do molestations and rape, they probably most likely 9 times out of 10 were a victim of the same thing. So maybe they feel like this is what's supposed to happen. Like, this happened to me when I was young, so why should it matter that I'm doing it to other people? Because you are continuing a negative, toxic ass chain to a cycle for you to keep reliving. And now you're mad because you want everybody else to relive the night terrors and things like that, when you're a grown-ass adult now. That person is not around you to hurt you anymore. You've grown. You're away. You're safe. You know damn well how to protect yourself now because you're old enough. You're strong enough. You got a gun, legal carry or whatever. If it's not legal carry, I don't know. You got a knife. You got something that if a person try to do that to you right now in this life that you're living right now as a grown-ass adult, you will definitely take action, do something, and will stop that shit right away. Now, I know that there's women through domestic violence, and sometimes that's not an easy thing to get out of, which I definitely can relate to as well. But that's why I said don't look at yourself as a victim, because as soon as you see yourself as a victim instead of a survivor, you'll have fear. And when those things happen to you, you will react in a sense of fear and paralysis other than action and fucking somebody up. Excuse my language if you got children. But yeah, I should have put that as a disclaimer. I might cuss, okay? And on another note, I hope y'all really not listening, which I think Cardi B is a great entertainer as far as entertainment goes, but as far as social topics such as politics or any type of realm of research education she's trying to throw out there, I'm not for it at all. I'm not for it at all, because not once have I heard her say anything, being a mother as well, about save our children. I haven't seen it. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody please comment and show me, copy the link or something and show me where she's talking about these motherfucking politicians and these emails about sex trafficking and all that, since they want to talk about trying to come at you for your beliefs on voting and shit like that. Like, come on now. Why would y'all take advice from her? And then I seen that video on Instagram, the one with her sister, and she was being attacked by Trump supporters, which they just look like paid actors who put on MAGA hats and had their raggedy ass sister or whoever that lady was try to threaten them. Like, Trump has been in office. This is about to be his second term. Why would a Trump supporter just now, like, if you haven't been supporting Trump throughout his whole election, why now do Trump supporters want to attack y'all and all this bullshit happening? Now all of this stuff is surfacing just because you got called out, and now you're just showing your fingers and playing with dolls using your voice in the background, of course for legal purposes. I'm not dumb. Like, y'all, if y'all sitting here taking advice from Cardi B, y'all need to be in the same old cycle, not ascending to the new earth coming with her ass. Okay? And that's just point blank, period. I don't see none of these, y'all know how when y'all got y'all lip gloss on too long and start. It's okay. Anyways, but I don't see none of these entertainers talking about what's going on, save our children, trying to put Biden, Hillary Clinton, or what is his name? Epstein. I don't remember his first name. But yeah, I don't see none of them. I can't remember any of the other names. But I have done my research. I probably don't remember their names because I'm bad with everyone's names. Like, I can know you and still not remember your name. I'm like, what's your name again? I do it all the time. But anyways, yeah, I don't see none of them talking about that shit. But they want to be talking about Trump and how he trying to have black people worship him. How you talking about black people worshiping Trump? Like, girl, calm that dumbass shit down. Like, you look dumb. How much did they pay you to sit up here and try to convince your audience to vote the way you're voting? And you don't even know why you're voting that way. Like, get out of here. Talk about Pizzagate. That's what you try to get your fans to understand. That you're a mother and you have children and you have a child. Let me correct that. You have a child. You're a mother and you have a child. And you would never want to be put in a situation where your child's abducted or being molested or taken advantage of by people who have too much money and think that they can get away and have whatever they want in life. No. You can't. You won't. I will really go to war for our children. For real. So, who's down? Who's down? Who's click, click, clack? I'm telling you right now. Y'all, when Trump wins this election, or if somebody else decides to step up, because trust me, everybody's like, oh, you're a Trump supporter, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I'm just not a Biden supporter. So at the end of the day, I'm not voting for Biden. That's really what it comes down to. So Trump's the only option, so that's who I'm going with. And plus, he gave us a stimulus check. So I ain't never had a stimulus check from none of these other presidents. So I don't give a damn about none of that. Employment is up. I know we're going through this crisis. But yeah. At the end of the day, I'm not voting for Biden. So if that means I'm voting for Trump, then that's what it means. So, but anyways, when Trump wins this election, like I know he is going to win, I don't care what this fake ass news trying to make it seem like he's not winning or he doesn't have that many supporters. Yes, he does. It's false. Yes, he does. They're trying to make people think that he doesn't so they can vote the way that they want them to vote. And at the end of the day, if Trump's get assassinated after he gets this election, because that's what I feel is going to happen. Just like on The Simpsons, everybody thought that the assassination was going to happen during his first term. No, the assassination is going to happen during his second term. It's like Trump is going to definitely, hopefully, I pray that this doesn't happen, but I swear on everything, if Trump gets assassinated during his second term, this is some evil ass shit and I'm out of this fucking country. I swear. I really am. Sorry guys, I got on the dress. And pulling it down is a hassle. And I have no breasts, so that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. For real. If y'all allow Trump to get assassinated and y'all still want to be asleep to this bullshit and how these reptilian, draconian, evil, cynical, satanic ass people trying to conquer our earth, if y'all let them do that shit, I'm the fuck out of here. Y'all gonna be stuck with them motherfuckers. Not me. Not me. Shit, I will move and get the hell up out of here to a whole different country, out of the United States. I'm out of the United States. I'm not staying in the United States, period. I'm not living in a world where people are not doing their research and they're voting for people. Why are we not doing a strike? I wish the fuck y'all would mail in y'all vote. Are y'all serious? Do you know how fraudulent that is? And plus, if it's already rigged, y'all gonna put some more rig on the rig, though. Like, come on now. We got to be way smart. I'm not living in no world in America where a pedophile under investigation for pedophilia. You guys hate people who rape, but you don't hate people who rape children. Like, at least rapists is raping grown women most of the time. Rapists or grown men or whatever the case may be. Y'all put registrations, and if a rapist, pedophile go to jail, y'all damn near, they gotta be segregated. So why, when it's our high elites and people of power, people, movies, we watching these movies and stuff, and people are over here sleeping with children? And them could be your children. Oh, that's why, because it's not your children. So since it's not your children, you're okay with it. But then when your child comes to you and says, oh, my cousin raped me, my uncle raped me, my auntie raped me, or your friend, your homegirl raped me, or things like that of that nature, oh, it gets, I see a lot of that. I see a lot of that. A lot of people who talk to me about them being molested have also said that their family really just pushed it under the rug. You know, they probably got into a couple arguments. Oh, you raped my baby. You did this. You did that. But, you know, at the end of the day, they're sitting there at a family function and everybody is looking at each other, having a good time, acting like y'all not sitting here enjoying a meal with a pedophile, rapist-ass family member and allowing your child to be in the presence of the person that molested them or raped them, and that's just okay. Like, oh no, fuck that. I wish my daughter would tell me one of her relatives or somebody close to us raped her and we had a family function. I'm just finna be ha-ha kikiing and acting like that shit sweet. Hell no. I'm gonna find a reason for that nigga to get locked up every time they're around me. So if they find out I'm around, they might as well keep their damn distance. Cause hell no. I will do some shit and flee to a different state where I feel like they got a good female facility. Because that's where the fuck I'm going to be at, fucking with my children. But shoot, let me know if we don't think the same. That's why they're using, that's why it's so easy for them to get away for this shit. Because they know the traumas that black people endured. Even, it's not even just in the family. It stems back to our roots of slavery. You guys, that shit stems so far back for trauma in our genetic code that we can freeze up or turn a blind eye or not even just pay attention to that type of stuff, because those are things that we're used to. It's like, oh, I've been raped, I've been molested, so I mean, they'll be okay, I'm okay. No, you're not fucking okay, because you don't even want to stop the shit. You're scared. You have victim mentality and you're afraid. Just say it. Ask God to take away your fear, because death and fear is all an illusion. As we all know, when we die, we are source, we are light. Just our body dies, that's it. Period. You guys, so heal. Before you make decisions, go within, meditate. What should I do? Am I making the right decision? How should I go about doing things? Why do I feel like this? Why is this happening? And just wait and let time tell you. Okay? Time is our best answer. For real, you guys. I just want everybody to love, to be able to trust again, to look at fear and be like, fuck you, fear. You don't exist. You're just a figment of false reality. Period. Evolve like the butterfly. It's your girl Truth. Spreading peace, love, and light. Take care.